Now we'll move on to the first topic, that is HRM as a system. As we already discussed human resource management as a system, if you look into it, how do we need to build as an HR department, make sure that it is acting like a system whereby the procedures and systems are put in place so that overall we can efficiently serve the employees as well as the overall organization. Hence, we can able to work out the policy and procedure in such a way that overall HRM activities can be lined very structured way. So let's look at what is the way actually HRM can be considered as a system. HRM actually, if you look into it, it is a social system. When we talk about social system, the very purpose of the human resource management is itself to serve the employees. When we talk about serve the employees, we are serving the individuals. When we are serving the individuals in terms of employment opportunity, and in order to provide them a better kind of an rate of scale, or what you call the payment scales, and ultimately by providing a better kind of a pay scales, the discretionary income we are trying to improve upon, and ultimately the standard of living and the overall society itself is actually we try to provide them a kind of an economic kind of an opportunity for them, and ultimately we are contributing to the directly to the economy. So that's the way, if you look into it, human resource management act as a kind of a social system, and it serves the employees and the individuals and the employment opportunity part of it. And HR management is an open system. When we talk about open system, it is actually get affected by various kind of factors, which is both external as well as internal. So we need to keep learning new kind of things, and then accordingly we may have to come out with the new kind of practices in HR. So that's why HR has to be as a more open system from the outside as well as from the inside the organization. They should learn many new things and adapt new kind of methodologies and the practices, and it has to be more adaptive to the culture. It has to be more adapted to the external environment. According to the dynamic kind of an environment, we should able to make changes, because every time whenever there is a changes happening in the dynamic environment, there is a new kind of a competition which is emerging. How we are going to probably overcome the competition by preparing our human resource in a more productive way. So that's the way actually we get overall organization results also will be purely dependent on that. And we need to make sure that our system is more dynamic and probabilistic. What can happen, we should able to predict and understand that what is the kind of outcome which is expected out of it. And multi-level and multi-dimensional ways we need to look into it, because today multinational companies, if you look into it, we deal with multicultural kind of a human resource. When we talk about cross-cultural kind of a human resources, we may have to look at from the multi-dimensional and multi-level, what are the kind of facilities and what is the kind of way we need to provide a better kind of an opportunity, and what is the kind of multi-variable thing we need to look into it. And it has to be completely, HRM has to be more integrated kind of an approach. So considering all these things, depends on the variables and depends on the kind of factors, employability, and based on that we come out with the kind of a common systems. So if you look at, these are the kind of common system can be possible in a human resource management. These are the common kind of a system we can derive it, and under that we can go in for a different subsystems. So first, to start with, the first kind of system can be to start with the first human resource management function, that is recruitment. How we are going to probably recruit a right kind of an employee for the right kind of a job, and once we done the recruitment, how that selection process has to be done and the placement has to be done, and where within the recruitment and selection itself, what are the kind of employment legislation things come into picture when we are trying to set up probably pay scale and other payment related, compensation related activities, and time to time how we are coming out of the disciplinary kind of an actions, and what is the way we develop an employee, provide them a right kind of a training, and we provide the right kind of reward systems, and how we are going to tackle the trade unionism, and how is the productivity will be enhanced, and what is the way efficiency can be brought in, and what is the way actually motivation can be provided. So these are the major system we'll be covering under the next topic on subsystems part of it.